Okay. I know you like the title. And you know, when Spirit gives me these things, I really am not clear where we're going with it. So you got to hang on. This is where we're going with it. So, are you asking for what you want? I want to start out with the Aquarian. This is very familiar. Y'all know this passage. It's the one thing that everybody learns in every form of faith that's a Christian. Ready? Behold, I say to you, ask firmly and you shall receive. Seek trustingly and you shall find. Knock earnestly and the door will open. Say, I know that. You've heard it before, right? All things are yours when you ask, not as a begging man would ask, but as a child, and you will be satisfied. A son may ask his father for a loaf of bread, and the father will not give him a stone. He may ask for a fish, and he will not give him a crab. He may ask for an egg. He will not give him a petal from the brook. Behold, if men of flesh know how to give abundantly to children of flesh, will not your heavenly Father give abundantly to you when you pray? Right? Simple. Do you ever think about how lovingly a parent would take care of you when you're asking God for something? The answer is no, you don't. So, ready? Keep that in your files. This is where we're going. Number 1, what do you want? Ask for what are you asking for what you want? What do you want? When I ask my clients, what do you want? You know what I hear virtually 80% of the time? I don't know. Thank you. I don't know what I want. I don't know. So, this validates that you currently have what you can handle. I have what I can handle. I don't know what I want. Hear me? Therefore, I'm here. Let me be. To desire is to expand your possibilities. You guys with me? If I can desire something, I'm expanding my possibilities. To desire is to allow the emotional body and the mental body to entrain to a new experience. If I can formulate a desire, my emotional body, because our emotional body is where the want comes from, right? But desire has a form. So my emotional body and my mental body have come together and to call forth, create a new experience, right? So to need is to realize that you have not been open to the abundance of the universe. How about that for your new definition of need? Every time you feel like you need something, I want you to tell yourself, I am not open to the abundance of the universe right now. Therefore, I need. Getting it? Okay. Unfulfilled desires, denied desires become need. Unfulfilled desires, when the emotional body and the mental body goes, oh, yeah, maybe, possibility. Denied. There is now a need for something that emotional body wants. It may not be the desire, but it backs up. Like, I said I needed something. You haven't given it to me, so now I need. You guys with me? So, you know, hunger is at first a desire, isn't it? I'm hungry. I think I want something to eat. What could I have? And then if I don't eat, what does hunger become? A need. I have to eat now. If I don't eat now, I'm done for. Do you see the difference? We go through this all the time. How simple an example to remember. I desire shelter. Possibilities of shelter. I need shelter. Means I've denied all the possibilities that I saw in the beginning, and I'm now at the point where somebody better step up and help me. You guys with me? All right. I am no longer expanding when I need, and I have now only the option of taking what is offered or what I can receive. I do not have the option of possibilities because I've pushed myself into a corner. Okay. Everybody go, yep, I know that. All right. Stay in desire to expand and receive greater. You currently have what you want to handle. in your world. You currently have what you want to handle in your world. So desire. We have to get clear about our desires. What is it that we want? So every single time I see a kitten or a puppy, I want a kitten or a puppy. I want that kitten. I want that puppy. I want to pet it. I want to hug it. I want to kiss on it. I want to feed it. I want to walk around with it. I want it to sleep on the couch with me. Yes. Okay. Do I have time to take a puppy out to go to the bathroom? I do not. Do I even stay home enough to have a puppy? I do not. I'm not there. So I'd be the absentee caregiver of a puppy. Does a puppy fit into my reality? No. Do I want a puppy? Yes. I don't want a puppy. I want the idea of a puppy. I want something to cuddle. I want something to love me. I don't want something I have to take responsibility for. And the same thing with a cat. People say, well, get a cat. You can just leave the cat in the house all day long and it won't even bat an eye. I've had 2 cats. Both were feral. They would go in and out. Both I had for 14 years. Loved them both dearly. I'm of the age right now that I don't want a cat bringing dead animals in. I'm done with this. So they don't really bring them in, but they bring them to the door, and then they've got mouse stuff all over them. No. And I can't leave a cat in my house alone. So do I want a cat? No. Again, I want the fuzzy. I want the love. I want something fuzzy, little, that will love me back for a minute. Peg's pointing at Patrick now. If I know what my true desire is, I can say to Patrick, I need kitty cuddle time. I need you to be my kitty, Or if we have, grandchildren work great too. Cuddle, send them home. So, but the reality is, the desire is not to have it. The desire is to have that love from something. If I know that, then I can put that desire out to the universe. I would like to have something I could pet, cuddle, and not take responsibility for. That's what I would like. Do you see? A lot of us get really caught up in not clear on our desire. We see other people's stuff, and we think we want it. But we don't. All right. So staying in desire to expand and receive, you currently have what you want to handle. Desires need to become clear. So sometimes we don't know what we want because we don't know what we can handle. I don't know what else I can handle, so I don't know what I want. With me? Okay. We live in a world of relationship. Everything on this reality dimensional space in which we live, we're relating. We relate to the chair, we relate to each other, we relate to everything. It's all about dealing with stuff. So if we really start understanding it's about relationship, and we can begin to accept that we are really here to understand experiences. Even as I eat an ice cream, the experience would be amazing. I'd be having a relationship with that as I'm experiencing all the things that go with it. Do you understand? If we think about life as a series of experiences, it can open up our ability to desire. I would like to own a luxurious home with plenty of money to support and sustain it. I want to read that again. I would like to own a luxurious home with plenty of money to support and sustain it. Now, hear this. I would like to experience owning a luxurious home with plenty of money to support and sustain it. Do you feel the difference? Yes. When we say experience, we have a choice now. I'm going to experience owning it, and I can choose to not experience owning it tomorrow. I'm going to choose to experience relating to this wonderful idea I have. If I say I want to own it, do you hear what comes on that? Responsibility, baggage, shut down. I got plenty of money, but now I've got to deal with, handle this experience that I called forth. You with me? So if we start saying, no, I want to experience that. I want to have that experience. How unlimited are the possibilities now? Okay? If you ask for experiences, you will have the opportunity to explore the relationship between you and it. I love this home. I don't love this home. I'm having a relationship now, and I can always choose to change. Experience is exploring. Owning is responsibility. Are you guys with me? Okay. Experience is exploring. Owning is responsibility. So we're moving on to the next half. You ready? Yeah. Wasn't that great? Yeah. Isn't that easy? Yeah. I'm just going to choose to experience things in my life now. How fabulous is that? Can you create a desire body now if you're just going to experience something? I want to experience my boss giving me the fantastic raise that I want. I want to know what that feels like. Ooh, that'd be fun. I want to experience being acknowledged. That'd be fun. I want to experience a love relationship where I'm adored and just, oh, that'd be fun. You guys with me? Are your brains going? Okay. So the other thing that happens when I ask people what they desire is they hit a level, a mindset of limitation. So I do want to talk to you about that in case one of you might have it. The first mindset of limitation is unworthiness. Yes, I want to ask God, but I'm not worthy to ask God. Anybody deal with that? I'm not worthy. I'm not there. And I will ask that same person if they're counseling with me, you feel unworthy? Okay, great. Do you feel like the universe supports you? You know what they say? Yes. I say, do you feel unsupported by the universe? And they say no. No, I know the universe supports me, but I feel unworthy. What? I know all the universe has is available to me. I am unworthy to take it. Oh, you're halfway there. Do you hear? How often do we also limit ourselves, even those moments when we feel, all of us feel it a little bit, a tiny bit, we'll feel unworthiness. When we know the universe is just waiting to shower us with what we desire, we shut it down. So, when you have decided you are not worthy, you need to look at why. Maybe you have not earned that level of consciousness yet. Well, honey, so there's a thing called vibration and energy. Nothing can come in that does not vibrate with you. So if you can receive it, it's in alignment with your level of consciousness. There's nothing you have to earn. Breathe it in. Okay? I need to work harder. I have not worked hard enough. Now, how many of you guys love Hazel, don't you? She's 2.5 now. How many of you, if Hazel came to you in the kitchen and said, I'm hungry, would say, Hazel, I need you to go run around the church 5 times, and you need to earn your cracker before I give it to you? Would you? That was her dad. But do you see what I'm saying? Why do you do it to yourself? Why do you make yourself run around the church 5 times before you have a cracker? Why do you make yourself prove or work harder or do something greater before you let the universe give you your desire? Why do we do that to ourselves? I guarantee your parents didn't do it to you in the beginning. When you were little, maybe for most of us, the caregiver that took care of us cared for us and gave us the crackers, gave us what we wanted. Didn't make us earn it. Why do we do this to ourselves? So, we need to work harder or we need to prove self. I need to prove to God, I need to prove to the universe that I am worth their investment. How reversed is that? I need to prove to the universe I am worth their investment. You were created by the universe. You are a created child of God. God's already invested in you. You are already the expression and energy of God. Do you hear what I'm saying? Why do we have to prove we're worthy of further investment? Got it? All right. The universe will meet you exactly where you are, no matter what level of consciousness, no matter what belief you have. Your desire to feel unworthy will be supported. Do you hear me? Yes. If you want to feel unworthy, you will be supported. If you want to feel limited, you will be supported. If you want to be mad at the world, you will get things to get mad about. The universe does not care because this is a world of experiences. And whatever experience you are calling forth for yourself, the universe will provide for you. Because the universe is all loving and abundant. All loving and abundant. Okay. I am unworthy is a prayer. Pray for what you want. When you use the I am, the name of God I am, anything, it is a prayer. Bonnie always catches me, Cindy, don't say that. I am tired, Bonnie. She's breaking me. She's making me aware. I am unworthy, I am less than. These are prayers that we're putting out to the universe, and things we're declaring to be true of us in form. Something to think about. I want to experience all of the love and support that the universe has for me now, right where I am. Experience it, not own it, just receive it, experience it. You have what you can handle. Do you want to handle greater good? Do you want greater good? Do you want more experiences in your life? I wanted to read one more thing out of the Aquarian. This is the same chapter. It's chapter 137. And Jesus was teaching the Lord's Prayer to Lazarus and Martha and Mary, which y'all sang just a moment ago. And he's teaching them, give us this day our needed bread. And then he goes to the end and he says, the answer to your prayer may not appear in fullness in a little time. That means it may not be immediate. But be not discouraged, pray again and then again, for God will hear you. And then he tells the parable of the housewife who had strangers appear at her door at midnight and had no bread to feed them, went to the neighbor's house and said, I need some bread, let me borrow bread till in the morning, because it takes a while for the fires to stoke. And the guy says, I'm with my kids, they're with the family bed. I don't want to wake up my family. She kept knocking, I need bread, I need bread, I need bread. She wouldn't go away. And she got the bread. That was the moral. That was the parable that Jesus shared. The reality, the moral, the energy of it is, you know you have a desire, you know what you want to experience. You may need to hold that for a little minute before you can bring it in. Just hold it. Just because it is an instant, we want God to be the magic wand. Thank you, God. No, it is us. Can we receive it? So if you want something that's big and grand, you may have to keep affirming big and grand. You may have to keep focused on it as it comes into your world. But it will come in, it won't be a big boom. It'll come in layers and layers and layers, because as you focus, who's changing? You're changing your frequency, your vibration. And it comes in until you're actually standing in your desire, and sometimes you don't even realize that you've achieved it because it's so much a part of you now. The mindset to greater is moving from the mindset of limitation to the mindset of possibilities to the mindset of desires being fulfilled. You can move from you have what you can handle to you have what you want to experience. You have what you want to experience. Okay? I want to experience a day of feeling loved. I want to experience feeling financially independent and free. How about that? I want to experience let's go back to that one. I want to experience being financially independent and free. Does that make me a millionaire? Not necessarily. It just makes me debt-free with a great flow. Yep. I'm able to live at a level that makes me feel independent and free. You see? All right. I want to experience being loved and acknowledged, lavishly paid by my current job. Recognized, loved, acknowledged, lavishly paid at my current job. That's what I want to experience. How's that? As I read these things, what I'm trying to introduce to you is the idea of having a new relationship even with what we call matter. The things, the toys that we play with, what we call matter. If we are asking to experience them, they come easily. When they're done, you move to something else. And it's easier for you to bring it in if you're asking to have that experience. This is Life and Teachings of the Masters of the Far East, Book 2. And in the Orange edition, it's been redone so many times. I mean, it's not edited, but it's republished. on page 28. There is a writing of calling forth what you desire, actually page 26, with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind, and with all your strength. And in here is a list of qualities that I do every day, along with my God is success, along with my prayer from Patrick. I don't mind spending a few minutes doing my affirmations and connecting with God, in addition to the meditations and prayer. But in this, I am calling forth the experience, just the first half of love, wisdom, truth, clarity, and understanding. What would that bring to me? And then I'm calling forth life, strength, vitality, health on every level, eternal youth, connected with God. What will that bring to me? Happiness, harmony, abundant prosperity. What will that bring to me? Most of these things are what they say to call forth. And the last one, I ask for an understanding direct from you, God, of the method of calling forth universal substance to satisfy every good desire. What would that bring for you? Do you see how calling forth consciousness and of qualities of experiences can bring forth things in the matter world, in the world of this third dimension? Did you feel the power in it? Yeah. I want to experience, and I say this every day, I want to experience knowing God. I want to experience God in my body, my thoughts, my spirit. I want to feel that connection so deep. Even if it's for a minute, I don't care. Even if I get drawn back into other things, I want to experience that and know God daily. That is my desire. And we also have, all of us have desires, and I'm sorry, the word matter, it's really hard to not say the word matter, in matter. There is no matter, I know this. Science tells us matter does not exist. It's vibrations coming together to create a form that we go into relationship with, and we call matter, but it is not solid, nothing is. How about that? If that is the real truth of it all, that science tells us, all the more reason to be asking for experiences. All the more reason to be calling forth and acknowledging that I just want experiences on this earth plane. To feel myself expanded, to know the universe supplies, to feel met at the level that I want to be met at, to pet somebody's puppy, and to have a wonderful life for myself and my growth. You see? What do you want? Are you calling forth what you want? What do you want? And I know everything I've said is going to scramble in your brain, right? It's going to scramble. It'll end up being filed at some point. But how many of you will go home and wake up tomorrow and say to yourself, I'm going to make a desire. I got a couple of heads. I'm going to make a desire, something new that I've never asked for before, something new that I want a relationship with. I'm going to make a desire. I'm just going to put it out to the universe, and I'm going to ask God to support me, and I'm going to focus on it for a little bit, and then I might let it go. Pull back, focus on it again. Maybe every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I look at it. How's that? Is that easy? You don't have to look at it the rest of the time. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I look at my desire. Let it go. But when you form this desire, make it an experience rather than an owning. And some of you will be taxed to do so. But it's a step in a new direction where we really can feel that we are the empowered children of God, truly living what we were born to live. Co-creators. We are designed to be the co-creative children of God. And if we're not asking, we're not connecting, we're recreating what already has been. And we're staying in the limited mindset. Got it? Okay. All right, take a breath. Let's go within. I want you to feel a beautiful light, a beautiful column of light come over you. And feel the love of Father, Mother, God just permeating all that you are. And I want you to allow your focus to go to your heart. There have been a lot of words shared this morning, but I want you to feel your heart right now. And I want you to think of the word worthy. Do I feel in any way unworthy? And if you do, I want you to take that energy and make it a ball of light and just set it right outside your heart center. And breathe. Now go deeper into the heart. Imagine you can just walk deep into the heart, into a beautiful garden in your heart, a beautiful garden of light, flowers perhaps, whatever you see is perfect. I want you to stand in the garden and I want you to ask, do I feel the love and support of the universe? Breathe. Feel that love and support moving into the space that the unworthiness was holding in your body. I let the love and support move into that space in my body where unworthiness was. I am here to experience joy, laughter, expansion, wisdom, knowledge, whatever you want to experience, love. Feel the love of the universe inside you. When I laugh, God laughs. When I am excited, God is excited. I am an expression, one with God. There is nothing to prove. I feel the universe around and through me. Feel your heart getting stronger. Father, Mother God, we now I ask you bless each one with an openness to hear, see, or understand a desire they may have that has not yet come to their consciousness. And it doesn't have to be revealed in this moment. The openness to see. Be open to see. I am willing to see a desire that has not yet risen to my mind and heart. And I cannot wait to see how fabulous it is. Feel the love of Father, Mother, God. Feel that beautiful light of Jesus Christ with you. You can hold his hand or feel his energy. Ask, he said, ask for what you want. I am ready to ask. Breathe. Let your focus come back to your body. Feel yourself gently dropping back into that column of light. And if the ball of unworthiness is still in front of you, I want you to give it to the angels. There is no space in my body now. Give that ball to the angels. I am God's child. And let yourself gently come back. Feel yourself seated in your chair. And take a breath. And we thank you, God, for the love and the expansion. And so it is. All right. Were there any little unworthy pieces? I get no heads nodding. I had one. Well, next week we are working on how to receive. So if you have a desire that you're working on, this will help you. Next step. Okay, say yay God.
Yay God.